How's everything?
Great. All right.
All right. We're ready to go?
We'll find out in a minute.
We'll find out if we're alive
That's
or
right.
dead, one or the other. So you're using which band? The white?
Gray.
Great. Okay, good. I mean, not that I could see you because I can only see your head, but that's okay. Do the exercise. We'll do the exercise. We'll worry about the next time. Right now, just do the exercise.
Okay.
You have enough problems getting in and out.
Let me get my foot right.
Yeah, that's right. How's the weather doing over there?
It's nice today. Windy, but nice.
Nice. Yeah, well, here it's beautiful today. It's been beautiful.
Good. Yeah. It snowed on us the other night. It was melted by noon the next day. So.
Wow.
Oh. Oh. Jeez.
Your partner is not here yet. I don't know where she's at.
Uh-oh.
Let me make sure. Huh? I mean, I saw her. I trained her mom today.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video.
How you feel?
Okay, that light gray feels a lot better than the white.
Excellent. Well, yeah, sometimes you need more tension to actually feel better. Just a bit. So now that you're getting the balance and you're getting better, it's going to stabilize you a little bit more.
Yep.
Good.
Good. Okay.
Let's relax. There's no hurry.
Okay.
We're not in a hurry, Todd.
So what was that I was hearing yesterday about your problems you're having with the city?
Oh, with the city? This we own like a waterfront parcel, right? And it's really a small pond. It's not even the pond itself is maybe between their house that's on the parcel that was divided into this used to be this used to be like maybe 5 or 6 acres, right? That one person owned since 1913. So that person sold the whole parcel and they built 6 houses on it. So 2 of the houses are right next to the pond that are owned, that now are divided between those, right? And when they first started building this house, they started cleaning the pond because it used to look like literally Shrek Swamp. Like you couldn't imagine there was something there. It was just like overrun with crap. As soon as they started doing that, they gave that guy like a $10,000 fine. because some old guy that's crazy that walks around here that says that he remembers back when this place was I don't know what, swears that and what's amazing is if you look at satellite footage of maybe 20 years ago, because you actually have it in Google, this place was completely cleaned. The person that owned it used to clean the whole area completely, like clean. The lake was beautiful, everything was beautiful. Yeah. Then that guy died or sold it. Somehow the city ended up having to actually take care of the property, and they let it be overrun. And then somehow they got the environmental agency involved in it, which all the, in Orlando, there's like a million actual like lake cleaning companies that come out clean lakes because of the algae and all that kind of stuff. Right. And they're like, we've never understood this particular lake or this particular whatever it is. Because first of all, the environmental agency cannot get involved in anything that's under like 5 or 6 acres as far as the land, the wetland. This thing is only like a 3/4 of an acre lake. It's not even a lake. It's just a pond. It's actually a retention pond. So they have no idea why they get involved in it. But they say that every other place, if you had a place and you had it in that condition, they will give you a $20,000 fine and tell you to clean it. That's why we have companies that exist that clean it, right? So in this case, they've given everybody a fine that has tried to clean it.
Really?
So yeah, it's like the opposite of stupidity. You're trying to clean. When we cleaned it out, we spent like $30,000 knocking everything down, taking out garbage dumps because the people have been dumping stuff in there for years and all. So we cleaned it up. Then the city comes and tells you, who told you could do it? Did you do an environmental study to see what kind of species live here? And you're like, right across the street there's another lake, and right on the other side there's the other. It's the same species. What do you think, that this one has the Loch Ness monster in it? Like what could it possibly have inside that's different than that one and that one and that one? Yeah. Except that we cleaned it. And everybody that passes by tells us thank you for having taken care of that eyesore that was there for like 10 years, that homeless used to go inside and hide in there because it used to be a disaster in there. So we've been in a fight with the environmental agency. But the funny part is that like there's different parts of the city, and like the other part of the city tells us, oh man, you're having to deal with those guys. We're sorry, because another part of it is owned by and that part tells us, great, you've been doing our job. You actually clean what we're supposed to clean.
Where's my tag then?
Yeah, we actually paid what you're supposed to have been paying and cleaning out the city. So now we paid the last fine, and now we're having this other the same company now is going to come out and plant some shore plants that are there that they got to go to keep sediment from going inside, and then they're going to dig out the lake some more so it has more depth in the actual lake. So we're dealing with all that. It's turned into like a disaster.
We've got the town's got some property out on the highway. Well, it's all built up now, but for years the EPA stopped anybody from doing anything out there.
Yeah,
just because it was a natural waterway.
They drive you crazy.
Yeah.
And just because somebody said so, somebody invented, and that's the whole thing. If you look at the historical records, this was not what they call it. They say that now it's a endangered wildlife reserve, and you're like, that's not what it was. That's just a retention pond. Who told you guys this? You guys invented it all of a sudden. And then if it was an environmental, you guys had it as a disaster. We cleaned it. You ought to be thanking us for cleaning it.
Yeah.
Not telling us all the stupidity. No animals were living inside because it was a dump.
Yep, that's just some useless bureaucrats.
Yeah, and what's funny is that every time we talk to the kid, they says, "Dude, you don't understand. This is like the biggest thing going on in Orlando. This lake right here is like a big deal. Like they're really talking." And you're like, if you think that this is the biggest thing going on in Orlando, if this is the biggest problem that you guys are worried about, that's why we have problems. Because this isn't a problem. Like we cleaned out the problem, and you guys are making it sound like somehow that there's nuclear waste going on inside that place. No, we cleaned the place.
Yeah, That's the nice thing about bureaucrats. They can keep justifying their
Completely.
existence.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Let's see here. Now we got to work.
It sure has felt. It's felt a lot better using going to the black band
Good.
on presses, chest presses. Go the other way.
No, se lo boté. Se lo boté. Ahí van a ver. No, pero ahí hay. No, pero ahí van ahí. Pero no me entiende que ahí van a ver. Ahí en donde vamos te la tienen. La tienen puesta ya. Sí, ellos la tienen incluida. Ya está resuelto. You're right. So where are they taking you for Valentine's, Todd?
What?
Where are they taking you for Valentine's?
Oh.
Yeah, that was much better.
Yeah, I felt better. A lot better.
Well, so now you have the strength and you have much more control than before.
Yeah. I've been doubling up on my foraging, and that seems to, I don't know, it seems to make a difference. Whew. I finally got something today I've wanted for the last 6 months.
Oh, all right.
My 2 front teeth.
You didn't have 2 front teeth?
I do now. I lost them when I started eating carnivore because I kept biting into bones.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, those are part dentures or are just partials?
No, these are crowns.
Okay.
Yeah. I broke the old ones off.
You got are those good and sharp so you can keep on eating carnivore?
I hope so. I haven't had a meal with them yet. I just got them this morning. So I hope so.
I hope so, right? Don't have any corn on the cob until you're sure.
Right. Well, I told my wife when she buys meat, just don't get anything with bones in it because I will bite them.
No. You got anything plans for tonight?
For tonight?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have an AA meeting to go to tonight.
All right.
Yes.
That's your okay. Well, that's a good excuse to not to have
Been
nothing.
doing that for a lot of years.
All right.
Uh,
How many years you been sober now?
45.
Wow, and you still got. Do you feel that you still need AA for it? At this, I mean, is that? I mean, at this point, I would figure that you don't really care about even the damn thing.
I don't think I haven't needed it for quite some time, but I want it.
But
I liked
you like it,
somebody's
and
got
it
to be
helps
there to
others.
tell the new guys.
Yeah, it helps others. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, my father was a major drunk, but he quit from one day to the next. Same way as he quit smoking and drinking from one day to the next. And you're like, really? And he never again. And you're like, really? Like,
Wow. Yeah.
and he was a 2 pack a day or 3 pack a day smoker since he was like 12,
Yeah.
and he quit at 38. And
Hell, I quit.
drinking, he was like, forget it. He was like, he would find the cooking wine. He would find anything and everything.
Hell, I spent about 13 years of my life in jail and nut houses and everything else because
Yeah,
of it.
that's what it does to you. That is what it does to you when you're a pro.
Yep. Yeah.
He used to
Yeah.
take us to go fishing by the Everglades so he could get wasted. And then we would be hiding behind the car laughing because he would be so drunk out of his mind, but then he would be fighting with the alligators, telling the alligators that were scaring away his fish, and he would be jumping in the water. You would see all the Americans were like looking at the guy going, I hope they eat him. And we would just be like looking at the alligators were looking at him going, who's this weirdo? Because he kept on fighting. And you're like,
Well, I'm glad I wasn't. I'm glad I didn't live out there because we'd get drunk and go looking for rattlesnakes and played with tarantulas. You know, of course, they're not poisonous, but still, just
yeah, but
crazy, stupid
those
stuff.
alligators don't play around.
Yeah, yeah, wouldn't want to mess with one of
Around.
those.
Although they kept on looking at that weirdo going, man, that guy's a little too out of his mind. We'll leave him alone.
Yeah, we'll find something else to eat.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, okay. Gotta rest a minute.
All right. Only one thing left. That's not bad.
No?
Wonder where Sonia disappeared to.
Do I?
I wonder where Sonia disappeared to.
Oh.
Probably had to stay late at work. So how you feeling?
Okay.
How are your legs feeling? Are your knees feeling good and all that?
They've been hurting,
All right.
but the
We
more
might
I do
switch
it,
over.
the less.
We might switch over to the 5 days starting next week. So you only
Yeah.
do one leg day a week, and that might make your knees feel better.
Okay.
All right. We might try it out for a week or two and see how you go. Because that way you only, let's say you only work out the leg one day. You only work out your chest one day. You only work out your shoulders one day, and that might make it all better.
So like.
So let's say like today, let's say if today was leg day, you would do, let's say, 1 or 2 sets of front squats or of the 2-legged squat, and then you do 1 set of the split squats, and you're done. That's it. And then on, let's say, on your deadlift day, you would do deadlift and calf raises. You might do two sets or 3 sets of deadlift. That's it, and calf raises. You're done. You do chest and back on separate days by themselves. You just do back and bicep, and then chest and crossovers. And if you're doing shoulder press, but you're not doing shoulder press, so you would just do chest and triceps. That's it. So
you mentioned crossovers.
The crossovers when you hold the band.
Yeah, I used to do those all the time. I haven't been doing those.
Yeah, but if we just do it like that, you would still do you would do chest, like 3 sets of chest and maybe 2 crossovers. That's it.
Okay. Good. I like that idea.
No quiero probarlo, pero se ve bueno. ¿Eh? Sí. Tengo los dientes lavados, entonces saben extraños. Come on, you're doing good, Todd.
Jeez.
Good, Todd.
Good. So finish out the week just like normal, and then
Yeah.
start Monday on.
Yeah. Let's see what day is today. Today is Wednesday, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, maybe tomorrow we might try the back and then do deadlift on Friday, and then start Monday the regular routine. Because tomorrow you did deadlift yesterday. Today you did push. You could just do back and bicep tomorrow, and then the next day deadlifts and calf raises.
Okay.
And then the 2 days off during the weekend, because that way you have 2 days off during the weekend, and then Monday you would do shoulder press, but you might not do shoulder press because you don't want to do shoulder. So you might just do tomorrow will be chest. No. We might just do finish out the week. We'll finish out the week.
Okay.
Figure out how. All right.
Okay.
All right.
See you
See
later.
you tomorrow, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.